we would go to teach and interact with the people, and they would, turn to me as great training elders would and be like, okay, like this is your part, like, go ahead and teach. And I always had this pit in my stomach, like I'm going to mess this up, and the Spirit's here, and I'm going to ruin it. And I remember this one instance. I was probably two or 2.5 months into the mission, something like that, and we were teaching a family. It was in the evening, and I remember, because I can remember it being by candlelight, which was pretty common in some of the areas we served, where there either wasn't electricity or the electricity was constantly going out because the infrastructure just wasn't good in a third world country like that. The lights would go out, electricity would leave probably 8 or 10 times a day at least, sometimes for most of the day. The light was gone. In fact, in my mission journal, I wrote at the top on the inside cover, don't ever take running water and light and electricity for granted again, because I didn't want to forget that opportunity, that blessing.